Of course, a very somber day across Minnesota, across the country. Our community begins the process of mourning and healing after that horrific shooting at Annunciation Catholic Church in Minneapolis, and we know memorials are growing.
Our Saquon is live near one of the scenes there, and Say joins us now this morning. Say good morning to you.
Hey, good morning to you. Yeah, we've been here now. It's been almost 24 hours since that unfolded here yesterday. I want to step aside here and show you what we've been actually working on really quick. We do have more video of this, but you can see there's kind of this growing memorial of its own right here at Annunciation Church. You're seeing people walking their dogs this morning, stopping by to check this out right now, and of course remember these victims. Now, that woman right there is looking at two crosses right now that are honoring the two victims, the two children who were killed yesterday in these mass shootings. And I actually was talking with this woman. She's actually part of a Lutheran church community here in Minnesota. She travels all across the country and helps out victims by showing support. That sign, the crosses right now have two signs up. You can see those hearts there. They're signed by people who were at the memorial yesterday. People, of course, respecting the victims and remembering them today. We know several local churches are also going to be holding prayer services today to support the families of the victims and really, the community as a whole. But people started coming together last night. Of course, that's where they signed those hearts there for the cross. Multiple vigils held in the metro yesterday, each packed with people sharing hugs and shedding tears while holding up candles. There is a growing memorial, of course, for the victims in the Annunciation community just a block away from where we are right now. We do want to take you live there to show you the pile of flowers and keepsakes that have been dropped off so far. And within the last hour or two, we did catch up with some people who stopped by that memorial today.
We've been dealing with a lot of shootings lately. We've lost a lot of people. I've lost a few friends myself. And I've been places. I've almost been shot myself. So this is a really big thing to me. It's very important that people are getting to be heard, and this is a very important thing for me. I want to support the families, let them know that they're not alone.
I think right now a lot of people are wondering, sitting at home, asking themselves, how can I help and how can I get involved? You can help the victims right now by texting ACF1 to the number 41444. Again, it's ACF1 to 41444 to donate to the Minneapolis Foundation. We are back here at, of course, Annunciation Church and School. And I was here on the ground yesterday, of course, when all of this unfolded. It happened at around 8 o'clock in the morning, just before 9. And again, as I've been saying all morning, guys, I can't speak to the pain of these families and what they've experienced here. But I will say, as a member of this community as well, and as a volleyball coach at Washburn High School, which is less than a mile away from here, I heard from parents of my players yesterday, and I heard from my players themselves who knew these victims and lived close by. And I think right now it's okay to admit that we're all hurting in our own ways, even though we may not understand the exact pain of these families. It's okay to take this time to process and, of course, show your support for these families as they continue to grieve. Guys, back to you.
Yeah. Something we're all doing.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah, thank you, Say.
Thank you.
Let's take a live look right now at both Hennepin County Medical Center and Children's Minnesota as we learn more about the victims of this shooting. We know 14 of the children who survived were rushed to HCMC. 5 have since been released. And at Children's, 3 children are still receiving treatment. 4 children have been released. And we'll have a live report from our Shane Wells in the next half hour with a closer look at the victims of this shooting.
Meantime, the mother of an 8th grader hurt in the shooting, sharing a very powerful statement. She reads in part, "Our hearts are shattered, not only for him, but for everyone who was harmed. We grieve and we pray for the others who were shot, for their families, and for those who lost loved ones." She says, "We ask for leaders to place armed security at schools to prevent another tragedy like this. There is no higher calling than keeping kids safe, and it starts with protecting them from evil in this world. We feel the pain," she says, "the anger, the confusion, and the searing reality that our lives will never be the same. Yet we still have our child. Unlike others, we are blessed to hold on to him. We will help him rebuild his life, his trust, and his confidence."
7:05 is the time. As we learn more about the victims of this shooting, we are also learning more about the person who did this, the shooter.
Let's get right to our Chinuher, who has the very latest from our live center. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Tom and Kelly. Police say the suspect here was dressed in all black and armed with a rifle, pistol, and shotgun when she fired through the church's stained glass windows yesterday, and then after doing so, she shot herself. Police identified that suspect as Robin Westman. You see her picture right there on your screen. She was 23 years old, and her mother worked at Annunciation and left her job in 2021, all according to a Facebook post from the school. Now, court records show she applied for a name change for her then son in 2019. Investigators searched 3 properties yesterday afternoon, including an apartment complex in Richfield. They carried out several items, but right now it's still unclear what those items were. Police also say they are aware of a manifesto the suspect put on YouTube, which has since been taken down. The shooter did not have an extensive criminal history and is believed to have acted alone. Right now, the FBI is investigating this shooting as an act of domestic terrorism and hate crime targeting Catholics. But the investigation, of course, guys, still ongoing at this time, and we'll continue to follow all the developments that come out today if they do come out.
Yeah, we'll stay on top of it. No question about that. All right, Chinu, thank you.